So it just hit the new millennium, year 2000, and I thought I'd celebrate it by unboxing this fancy gold Kodak camera, Millennium 2000 edition. Wow, we're really in the future now, the 21st century. Special outfit, this thing's extra special. Thank you for your purchase. Yeah, I totally purchased this. Wow, it's so fancy. Take it out of the bubble wrap that's all popped and flat. Impossible to do so. There's the camera. It's got a fancy tiny screen. It's all gold and aluminium. It's not plastic, surprisingly. Guess I actually put some effort into this. And it says made in Japan. It's amazing. Something that's from 1999 when this was released, just moments ago. And it's made in Japan. What else is in here? I can't get it. It's too hard. The only way to do it is just tip it over. Let me in. Make it so impossible. There. Get the fancy video cable that's gold plated. He really went all out for the year 2000. And the serial connector. Huh, serial? I thought this was the future. We don't use that anymore. Here's a close-up look of the camera. Got the tiny screen. It's got the other screen on top. Extra fancy. Oh, and they decided to put the tripod mount right in the very, very corner. Who thought that was a good idea? What's the point of putting it right at the corner? It's got some weight to it, so I imagine if you put it on the tripod, it's just going to break right off. It's not very Millennium 2000 thinking. It's supposed to be the future. Anyways, let's put the 24 megabyte card in. Gotta show that. Extra deluxe. I'm sure in the future they're going to have the 24 terabyte cards. Look at that design. It's so late 90s, early 2000s. Date and time's been reset. It's got the 2x optical zoom. You can see. And you go to preferences, just so you can see that screen again, and everything's got to be on max. And I forgot the megapixels on it, doesn't say, but I know it's lower than the Epson one. Date goes from 1997 to 2037. What, did they expect no one to be using it after that date? What if someone wanted to? This is the Millennium 2000 camera. And I don't know the megapixels of it, but I do know it's lower quality than the Epson one. Even though these were both released in the same year, and this one's supposed to be Millennium 2000 fancy, but apparently not. Here's some pictures I took on it, just to give you an example of the quality. As you can see, it's lower resolution than the Epson one. But this thing's still fancy. I'm sure it's worth $1 billion. Isn't it crazy that in 2000, this camera cost $499, and an 8 megabyte compact flash card cost you $89? Tech is so cheap nowadays compared to back then, in both ways. Something interesting about this camera is the metadata shows it as being taken on the DC210. Makes me wonder if there's any difference between the DC210 and the 215. Guess we'll never know.